Hello, my crisis lovers. You. Look, I'm fine, and as always, it's a pleasure to see you. You see what I mean? It's always a pleasure to speak to you. So today is a special day because we're gonna speak about those movies and shows who traumatized my person, who traumatized me so much that now, before watching anything, like anything, anime, movie, even playing some games, I ask myself first, do I know somebody who played the game? Who knows how it's gonna end? Because I'm not here to suffer anymore. Because, let me tell you, those movies and shows and games, because you also have one game, traumatized me. Okay, let's be real. Sometimes you will enjoy one show and then, because I'm not American, you know, so I'm French, you know, so most of the time, even if us, the French people, we enjoy an American show, America doesn't care if the show is successful somewhere else. So they're gonna stop the show anyway if they consider that the show is not good enough in the United States. Like, the United States is the world globally. So that's one of the problems, but that's not the subject right now. But I just want to remind you that even if you do the show usually for Americans, then don't sell it to the rest of the world, because the rest of the world is suffering when you cut it in the middle of it. I'm just saying. The first movie was Watchmen. Watchmen from DC Comics. This movie. Okay, stop. Let's be honest. The movie is great. I'm gonna spoil it right now. So if you don't want to have any information about the movie, stop the video right there. But the movie is old. So if you didn't saw it until now, that's your problem. It's not my business. I mean, I'm not your mother. Anyway, so I watched the movie. The movie was great. Like, I was amazed by the visual, by the story, the characters, the building of everything. Like, DC Comics did the right thing in this movie. Like, I was like, yeah, baby. That's what I want when I watched a DC Comics movie. You see what I mean? That's what I wanted. And then I saw the ending. Like, the level of frustration, the sadness, the why, because deep inside you know why this is happening. You see what I mean? Because everything has been built so that you understand the ending. So I see the ending and I'm like, yes, I understand what's going on. I understand why it's happening. But I still don't want this ending. I don't want this ending. I want something else. I need happiness. I need something else for this character. You see what I mean? But at the end you're like, nah. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. And I was like, I'm sure we're never gonna have a second movie because the way it ends, let's be real. Let's be real. People need happy endings right now. And it was old. Like, it wasn't right now. And already at that time, people needed happy ending. Anyway. And the movie is very good. The characters are amazing. And if you didn't watch the movie, go watch the movie. But just to let you know, it's not the kind of movie you're gonna rewatch. At least you're not gonna rewatch the entirety of the movie. Maybe some part of the movie because the action is great. But I cried a little bit too much for this movie. But I know myself, I cry very fast. Like, I watched Godzilla, the Godzilla movie, I cried. So, you know the old one where Godzilla is not the nice guy? Yeah, this one. I cried because for me, Godzilla was the nice guy. And when he died, I was like, what the fuck is this? Anyway, so yeah, that was painful for me. So at the end, I was like careful about the movies at that time. But I was still like adventurous, like watching movies like, I trust the universe, everything is gonna be fine. And then I discovered Watchmen. Watchmen is an anime, right? Let's be real, first of all. Japanese people are very good at making you cry. Let's be real. When they decide to kill an important character, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna feel that inside your body like it's somebody of your own family. The way they put it out, the suffering in those shows, you feel it in your bones. And like the level of power they have on people with those things, I don't trust them anymore. Because after what happened when I watched that show, No. So Wolf's Rain is a show where you follow actually like wolves, and I love wolves. Okay, I'm gonna spoil for this one, so be careful. You follow wolves and a girl, like the wolves and the girls suffered so much before the anime, and finally they meet each other, like becoming friends and traveling together, whatever, and you're like, yeah, everything is gonna be fine, they're gonna be together forever, and they will open the gates to another world. That's the point of the anime. So until the end, you're like, let's go, baby, yeah. But nobody tells you that they're supposed to die to be able to open the gates. And they all die, like, horribly. Blood and everything, shot, and yeah. I don't know if you feel the pain right now. Like, until now, like, the song of the anime, amazing. The visual, amazing. The wolves, amazing. The girl, even if she's not very useful, but amazing too. And you see the ending, you're like, why am I here? Why am I here? Why did I pay for this thing? Why? What's... No. But at that level, I still was the kind of girl where if you tell me, okay, it's gonna be painful, but for sure you're gonna enjoy it, I was like, okay, let's go watch it anyway. We will see how it goes, right? And then Infinity War and Endgame came and destroyed completely my trust in Marvel. Like, completely. Let's be real. Before that, I was the kind of girl, I had the unlimited card to go to the cinema. Like, it was free for me. Like, I could go to the cinema at least 5 or 6 times a week, right? But after that, like, I canceled my card. Like, I gave up on that. Like, I didn't have the energy. Like, it took so much of my love for the cinema. And to be honest, like, right now we know Chadwick, my love, died. He was the only one I was waiting for in the Marvel now. I was like, at least I will have a Black Panther 2 with him, whatever. And then I discover he's sick and then he dies. I'm like, is it time for me to give up on those things? Is it time? Because too much energy, too much love, too much effort, and all the time I'm suffering? Nah, not anymore. So since that, okay, since I watch all those shows and movies, before watching any movie, I check first the ending. Yes, I do. I ask my friend, did you watch the movie? How is it? How is the ending? Is the first character still alive at the end? Is he going to have the girlfriend at the end? Or is it still alone if it's a love story or something? I want to know everything. Because we all know some movies where you have hope until the end. And let's be real, Japanese are very strong at this. And Korean drama, we see you, boo. We see you. Don't think you're gonna survive this. Because you too, sometimes you have like the nice guy, okay? And you have the asshole. Okay, the nice guy is the one who's gonna take care of the girl from the beginning to the ending. He's gonna be there for her, like helping her on the side, being there, and he's in love with her, right? And the asshole is always there playing with the feelings of the girl, not even understanding that he's in love with the girl, right? And at the end, who is she going to be with? Of course, the asshole. And it's always the same. And I'm tired of this. I want the nice guy, cute, to be with the girl. Yes. And please, stop giving nice clothing only to the badass guy, okay? You can be nice and look badass, okay? Thank you. I'm just saying. Anyway, you're always playing with the feelings of the people watching your show. We see you, boo. We see you. So anyway, I want to know you. What is the show or the TV show or the movie who traumatized you so much deep inside? Because I have a list. Like, but those 3. And I'm not even going to speak about books, because books... that level of suffering. Anyway, you know what I mean. English is not my first language. Thank you. Anyway, yes. I suffered so much for books. Nah. Not anymore. I even remember a manga Mars. This one, Mars, like the planet. Through the books, too much suffering. And I was like, I don't even know if it's going to be a happy ending. I'm not sure I want to finish this thing. Thank you. Next. Anyway, let me know what other shows you watched that traumatized you. I want to know. I really want to know. And yeah, let me know what you want to speak about next week. Don't be scared to give me a little background and stories about yourself, what you read, what you enjoy. I'm here for it. I enjoy speaking to other people. Anyway, we are together. I give you a double kiss and may the Christ be with you. Remember, I'm French, okay? When I say I kiss you here and here, okay? Right? I know not all of you know the culture, but French people give kisses here, okay? Thank you. Double kisses. We are together. May the Christ be with you. See you on the next one.